Hello there ladies and gentlemen, it's Alexander Hilly123 here. It's time for my 8th video in my Edmonton Oilers NHL 94-2000 Let's Play, where we're attempting to take the Edmonton Oilers all the way to Stanley Cup glory. And as you can see today, it is time for a quarter-final matchup against the Vancouver Canucks. This is the first game in the series. In the last video, we dramatically beat the Calgary Flames. It went all the way to 7 games, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to find out how good Vancouver are, because I have a bad feeling the stats are going to be a lot better than ours. These videos are going to get uploaded regardless of whether we win the Stanley Cup. At least I'm not going to have to go through the humiliation of uploading these when we lost in the first round. Well, let's see what happens. As you can see, we've got some big teams. I found out that St. Louis are the current champions. I don't think in my lifetime. I was born in 1989. I think St. Louis either have never won it before last year, or only before 1989 had they won it before. So, well done to St. Louis. Oh, 78. So if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, the Vancouver Canucks beat the LA Kings 4-0 in the last round of games. The only team to win 4-0, and as such I was fearing that these men would be really good. However, as we can see by the stats, they're actually quite shit. Now, like I was saying in my last video, fans of the series of the old NHL games have debated on how much the stats matter and the hot and cold streaks and stuff like that, and some of them said it doesn't really matter that much. But obviously the people who've hacked this ROM and this game and everything to the modern day, I'm guessing, like for example, St. Louis and teams that have got the best players will be the best teams. So Vancouver mustn't be a great team in the modern day. We're 4 points better than them, but we're getting close to glory, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't about that now. It's about passion and wanting to win, and we've got to be up for this because we are essentially the favourites. But you better believe I'm taking these motherfuckers seriously. This is another all-Canadian clash. But an early goal would be good. 3 stabs at it there from number 10. The last game was yesterday, so in my day off I've nearly forgotten all my players' names. I know a few of them, but some of the numbers are not making me think of a name. That was a good one-timer. There's Adam Larson. How could you forget him? The game is flashing a little bit more than usual. I'm playing on emulator. Every so often it'll flash. Holy shit. Holy shit! Go on. Ooh, sometimes those can go in the net. But yeah, it's flashed a few more times than usual so far. Number 10. He's had a good start and he's deserved that. It's Nygaard, ladies and gentlemen. Assisted by Adam Larson. I had more time and space there than I had against the Calgary Flames, and maybe there's that extra quality. We deserve that. You cheeky fucker. Clef bomb out for the period, but that should be a 2-minute for injuring for Bo Horvat. Still win the face-off. And then dump it out. Because that's what the CPU do when they're shorthand on this game. Dump the puck. And that's what I do. I go offside. Ooh. See if we can't get a second goal here while we've got the power play. Get back on side, you dickheads. That would have been a good one-timer. Number 25. His teammates are seemingly purposely staying offside there. He's lost the puck in a dangerous area though. Oh, 74. That was an absolutely obscene body check. Wow, how the hell did we keep that out? Bit of sabotage on ourselves there. I'm telling all of y'all, it's sabotage. But somehow the puck didn't go in the net and I would have been salty, because there's nothing worse than this game than doing that. What a great strike from McDavid that was. He's our top scorer, but I'm expecting more from him. He's definitely one of our best players, I'm guessing, in real life. He's one of Edmonton's best players, but he's not clinical. He needs to score more goals. Vancouver are coming into the game more now. Calgary's new shirt is really dull. Like, they used to play in hints of yellow. It's 2! Nygaard! That's a sweet spot. But you know, against the Flames, I could barely find that sweet spot. I didn't have the time. But I'm finding the time now. We're 2-0 up, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good start. Oh my. Nugent Hopkins. I think after this as well, I'm gonna start streaming this a little bit on Twitch. I want to do more playthroughs just for the fun of it, for the heck of it, because I love this game. But I'm also gonna start playing NHL PA 93 again, because definitely my second favourite game in the series is NHL PA 93. The goaltenders in that game are absolutely ridiculous. They're so hard to beat, man. Oh, what a goal that is! McDavid on the first timer. Nygaard, Nurse, assisting. We're having a party. I guess one of the bad things about us winning is you've got to hear me humming and singing the organ songs a lot. What the hell is going on with Nygaard? He's been absolutely immense. I think it was number 60. Is it Granlund? In the last game, he had an immense third period after being quiet for a lot of this series, but it's the space and time which is really taking me aback here. I mean, Vancouver have had some shots. They've looked quite dangerous at times. Put me under pressure defensively. There we go again. But me going forward, I'm just finding a lot more gaps in the defence. Oh, that was nearly 4. Surely we shouldn't lose this from here, though. Could be a bit of an anticlimax for some of you motherfuckers, but I don't care. We're 3-0 up at the end of the first period. And this would be a great start to the quarter-final. Number 18. Been a lot of one-timer opportunities today as of finding that space. Whee! Head over heels did a Tears for Fears. I'm going to get at least one head over heels Tears for Fears reference in all these videos. Holy shit, I love that song so much. I might listen to it after I'm done with this video. Oh, McDavid! That is insane! He set himself up there. That was brilliant. Goaltender. You think that's funny? Stopping the music? What happens in real life? This is such a dumb question, but I barely watch any ice hockey, unfortunately. If the player gets stopped while music's playing, what happens? Did they just abruptly stop the music? Or does music actually never play during play? I bet it doesn't, no. But I wish with this game the music continued when the goaltender kept the puck like that. You know what? Darnell Nurse, who hasn't been one of my favourite players in this series so far, to say the least. That's the referee's first only time, I think, of putting one of our players in the sin bin. It's a motherfucking bin of sin. Ah, bounces off the stick. Hate that. That was a good strike from distance. You know, despite McDavid's fantastic 4th goal in his second in this game, I actually think Vancouver have been much better in this second period. was good play. Good save, that. Those are the kind of one-timers the CPU score in this game. They don't really score many one-timers where they pass the puck all the way from the edge like this right into the middle, and there's like a lot of distance between the pass. The kind of one-timers they score are where the two players are very close together and you've got next to no time to react to the shot. They did it a number of times in the last game, the Calgary Flames. And there's another penalty. Ooh, and it's a penalty shot. Bo Horvat, slashing by Nugent Hopkins. Awful as always. No. You know, the funny thing is there's a penalty against my player, but he doesn't go in the sin bin. Why is that exactly? Is that an oversight from the something like that? The developers of the game, is that an oversight? Because surely he should be spending some time in the penalty box there, if it's a foul, regardless of what it is. It's down this side, I'm attacking every time, and that was orchestrated. That's Neil, one of my favourite players, James Neal. No assist, he doesn't need one. It's 5-0. Holding Brock Bosa. Brock, that is the name of a man who weighs at least 40 stone, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't say that to his face though. Ooh, good save there. Incredible angle. Ooh, incredible angle again from McDavid. A lot of confidence flowing with Edmonton Oilers now. And I'm going to go ahead and say it, but can we keep a shutout? That in the UK is what we would call a clean sheet. I think shutout is a much better term. Clean sheet is just ridiculous. It does remind me, I need to change my bed. Oh, holy shit! The puck is dumped. Very easy to dump the puck against the CPU and get the puck back. It's harder against human opposition. These men have deserved a goal, I'll be honest with you. Look at that for a counter-attack play. Oh, that would have been one of my favourite goals of the series, that. Oh, number 77, was that going in? Should have seen that coming. Did well to get to that puck, though. Oh, Larson. He's at it again. He's had a quiet game, and he wanted some attention. This goaltender is shite, guys, honestly. Every time I hit that hot spot, I know it's going in. And it was totally different against the Flames. I was getting into those positions, making those shots, but the goaltender was equal to him. That's a good save, but the hot spot, nah, he ain't saving those. Oh, and even when he does save it, McDavid on the rebound. You don't see that so often on this game because the puck just doesn't fall back to the player who had the shot initially, but good save from the goaltender, but we were there to mop it up subsequently, straight after, and it was a goal. Brilliant from McDavid. Hat-trick now. You heard my criticisms, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just having a sip of tea. There's a guy on the machine. I can't remember what those are called. It begins with a Z. That is a good cup of tea. One sugar, strongly brewed. Let's get into this third period. The game is a foregone conclusion now, but I want to keep some professionalism. Maybe we can get into double figures. But it's too easy for me to just think that this series is over and we're going to win this 4-0. Anything can happen in NHL 94. Although, having said that, I genuinely don't think these guys are coming back in this game. Joel Person. He is indeed a person. He's a person spending a minute in the sin bin. That was a poor shot by number 15. Already forgot his name, even though I know it's scored multiple goals in this game. It's the 19th of November today, ladies and gentlemen, and I've been thinking about how many videos... Oh, good save again. Our goaltender might be the man of the match here, he probably will be. But yeah, how many videos is it going to take for me to do on YouTube? How many uploads? Thankfully, these video file sizes aren't that big, because all these videos are 25 minutes long. If I record with my Elgato, like an Xbox or PS4 game, 25 minutes, 720p 30 FPS is still like a gigabyte. These videos are like 200-300 megabytes, so I can upload about 4 or 5 at a time and not clog up people's feeds on YouTube, and it'd only take like an hour or so that's good. But I want to have it done before Christmas, really, if I'm being honest. It's breakaway. Nugent Hopkins. You know, everyone's had a goal today nearly. But I spoke in the last game, and I've been speaking about in the last few games, his need for more goals. He's had the second amount of shots. Oh, double take out there. He's now spending 2 minutes in the sim mid, I think. For injuring Ryan Nugent Hopkins. There we go. But yeah, I spoke about the last couple of videos. I think he's had second amount of shots after McDavid in our team, and yet he's only had 1 goal. Oh wow, we filled up the penalty box. Look at that. Tripping. Oscar Clefbaum. There's a party in the box. And they've got to go back. Brock Rosa. 40 stone man. And we're still down a man. Didn't it used to be the case that you got a man back when you let a goal in? Wait, they've just lost a man. We'll get that puck unless the goaltender gets it. There we go. Third period. It's a bit scrappy. There's always the potential for this to happen. 4 versus 3 out there, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of space on that ice. Imagine if it went 3v3. Holy shit. Pretty damn certain that has happened before when I've played this game 3v3. But already someone's back out on the ice. I'm not sure who number 28 is. A bit slow. That wasn't the best finish either. Oh. Here he is again. Yeah, he's not got the pace to get away from the fence. And he gets smashed. Good hockey. Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal, that. Here's Nugent Hopkins now working from the right. He is very versatile. Let's find out who number 28 is, because like I said before, he's slow as anything, that man. Where is he? 28. Whoa, getting into the reserves here. 28. Am I missing something, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe it's actually 25 and I'm missing something. Or is it 29? Well, there isn't a 28. What the frig? Or maybe the game... That's 28. That's 28, right? Or is it 26? There isn't 26, though. Bit confused. I was thinking, does the game make up fake players if you lose players to the sim bin? But I don't think it does. Obviously. Answers on a postcard, please. Wow, this is just so different than the Calgary Flames game. There's not much intensity. I am struggling to keep my concentration. Can't be too fun to watch. And if I could be arsed, this is where I'd be editing the video. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I can't be arsed. This isn't 2014. That face off, is that icing? Oh. Be a shame if we let another couple of goals in. We still want a really big lead here. So offside. Adam Larson. Be interesting to see what's happened in the other games. St. Louis and Dallas will be playing. We're finally playing a US team. Roughing 1 minute, Tanner Pearson. He's been in the penalty box a few times in this game, him. And the CPU are dumping the puck. Not that it means much with 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Oh, and that's a brilliant 8th goal. Who the hell is he? Jerko. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8-1. Yes, my goaltender Mike Smith was the star of the game. Somehow one of the players, I'm guessing that's the goaltender, even though we let 8 goals in, I spoke about this, it's ridiculous. The goaltenders seem to get man of the match in every game. Maybe it's because you have so many shots at goal, but there we have it. McDavid, the first star of the game. I keep forgetting his first name. I just want to call him Conor McGregor. You know what I'm fucking saying, lads? I know 18 fucking shots, now 18. No, 33, you wee dickhead. Power play minutes, 424 to 307. They had a bit more power play. I had more power play than usual, though. I think it averages out at just 1 minute. Not over 3 minutes now. No shorthand goals, breakaways. Only one time a goal in the game. I had a lot of one-timer shots. In that first and second period, I was exploiting the one-timer a lot. Smash the face-offs, smash the body checks. Beat them in the attack time. But a lot more passing from me there. Pretty decent. I've averaged 48 to 50%. This is 53. The statistics are very similar, to be fair, than they were against Calgary. It's just that when I was getting into those scoring positions, I had so much time and space on the puck. It was really simple. Nygaard getting 2 as well. Really happy with him. Neil with 2 goals. But Nygaard was the man of the match there, definitely. For that first period alone. But McDavid's in double figures. Nygaard has padded his stats. And as you can see, he's now got 7 assists. Only 3 players getting assists. I mean, McDavid, he's a goal scorer, but he's a bit selfish looking at it. Only 2 assists. That's incredible. Shots at goal. Look at Nugent Hopkins. He's been overtaken by Neil. Interesting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love the statistics of this game. And it's the current real-life NHL champions, Stanley Cup champions, St. Louis, who beat Dallas in the first game. And 2 massive legends of ice hockey on the other side, Montreal and New York Rangers, also winning the quarterfinal games. So, please join me for video number 9, ladies and gentlemen. Second video of the quarterfinals against the Vancouver Canucks, where we'll be expected to beat them comfortably again, but it might not be that simple. Join me there.